Hi guys, it's Ruth here, and in honor of World Introvert Day, which happened on the 2nd of January, I'm gonna be sharing some myths about being an introvert. Just so you know, I'm an introvert, and I've heard a couple of things that, man, I don't agree with about being introverted. One of such myths is that introverts are shy and socially awkward. Stay with me. Shyness is not linked to being an introvert. Shyness is an emotion as a result of the fear of being negatively judged in expressing yourself. Another myth that I've heard is that introverts don't like people. This is so not true. Yes, I'd agree that introverts prefer small interactions, that's in small group settings or one-to-one interaction, but it still doesn't mean introverts don't like people. Another myth that I've heard is that introverts don't like being in the public. I would agree that introverts need some time to recharge, especially when they have stayed around people or maybe in open settings for a long time. But it doesn't mean that introverts don't like being public. I'm an introvert. I love going out to new places. I love new experiences. I love traveling. So how is it that I don't like public? Another myth is that introverts always want to be alone. Excuse you? So I have a definition of who an introvert is that I would like to read. I mean, I should have done that in the beginning, but oh well. It says here, an introvert is someone who embraces a greater than average preference for solitude. We can see that it's just a preference. It is not that introverts just always want to be alone, but they actually do need the time of being alone just to raise their energy. That's in contrast with who an extrovert is. An extrovert is someone who gains energy from social interaction, and most times they don't need to recharge after a long time of being around people. In some cases, they might, but it's rare. Another myth is that introverts don't like to talk. Really? Yes, I know introverts sometimes may not like small talk, but who doesn't like talking about something that they find really interesting? So let's not use the statement that introverts don't like talking. So the reason why I did this video was not because I wanted to throw shades at anybody or at the extroverts in particular, but I've just been hearing a lot of misconceptions about being an introvert. With statements like introverts are shy almost gives people who are actually shy an excuse to stay that way, because now we think that being an introvert means that you are shy. Shyness is not a personality. Being introverted is the personality, not shyness. Shyness is fear, so let's not mask it. It doesn't allow you to express fully what you are thinking, what you are feeling. I don't believe anybody deserves to be living that way. You have to reach out for opportunities. You have to express yourself to actually reach your full potential. I used to be shy, and sometimes it feels like I am still leaning into that attitude, but I always bring myself back to the present moment, telling myself that I am not shy. I cannot be shy, right? So my advice to you is to be intentional about overcoming that fear. Look for people who you can trust, who can help you to come out of it, because you need to express all that is inside you. And I am not doing this video because I favor introverts. I love every personality, introvert, extrovert, ambivert. And God has a reason why He made us all like this. We would love our personality when we begin to embrace who we are for real. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you are learning to embrace your personality. See you next time.